Hello, everybody, and welcome back for another Master Command campaign. Today we're going to be playing as Sweden. Before we get to that, though, I want to talk about the last campaign, the Poland-Lithuania campaign, and just apologize that that didn't turn out the way we wanted it to. I was feeling really bummed about it. I got kind of whiny at the end of the video, complaining about the enemy HQ. So I apologize for that. I mean, it's just a game, right? And I just need to figure out how to overcome it. I know some people left comments. They've said that they've managed to get past Act One on Marshal difficulty, so it is possible. It just seems like it's going to take a lot of effort. It's maybe some good luck, and maybe rethinking the way that I play. I know people were leaving comments saying that I could have used the same more efficiently. So I, in my own time, am doing a Poland-Lithuania campaign to try to understand the same a little better and to try to utilize it a little more effectively. I'm also trying to figure out which Polish units I like because I had a split between Polish and Lithuanian units in the last campaign. I'm trying to figure out if that's the way to go or not. Right now, I'm trying to use like all Polish units pretty much, and see if that makes things go a little easier. So once I feel like I have a better handle on the PLC, the Polish Lithuanian Commonwealth, then maybe I'll try playing them again, like as a video campaign. But today we're going to be playing as Sweden. So Sweden's interesting. They have access to a military school where you can research reforms that upgrade your army, upgrade your units, and then they also have access to the Death March instead of Forced March. This increases your movement speed, but you take 1% attrition each day. And then their campaign movement speed is reduced by 15%. However, you can do reforms that nullify this. Uh, the Indelta forces, their doctrine is the Caroline Spirit, which gives them increased infantry charge when they are in command radius. So you want to keep officers nearby, you want to keep the general nearby. And if you look at their units, they are very good in melee, fairly good at shooting, like fairly accurate, but have very poor reload times. So you don't really want to get into drawn out firefights with them. You want to take one volley, maybe two, and then probably charge in. Um, Enough said, let's go ahead and load on in. Yeah, we'll call it Sweden 1. Because hopefully we will win at the end. And then as for what I want here... Oh, that's really cool. I really like that allotment system. That's neat. Infantry combat effectiveness goes up. Infantry unit size goes down. Huh. I do like the idea of more effective infantry, but sieging 3 forts is kind of less than ideal, especially when you don't start with any artillery. I'm gonna go ahead and do a reroll here, see what else we can get. I want to try to avoid foraging as much as possible. This isn't terrible. The field army, the field artillery is fairly decent. And I know that this will upgrade into veteran artillery, which is even better. And steady ranks isn't a bad. It's not a bad doctrine, but I do have to capture 4 forts, which can be a struggle. Okay, we'll re-roll some more. Not loving any of the combinations that I'm getting. Oh, this is actually fairly good. That's actually pretty good. I like that. This also isn't terrible because we're going to be bleeding a lot of manpower by like charging in. We're going to use up more manpower than we will ammunition. So, do I want to go with the field artillery, or do I want to do this? I think we're gonna do this one. Getting field artillery would be really nice, and I like the idea of playing into our military school and trying to get cheap treatises. So let's go ahead and do this one, Protect Finland. Okay, and then we will equip our guys. I'm going to... give you the basket hilt hanger swords, that and that. And then you can have the extra charge. I'm wondering if I just... maybe I, like, have one unit that just acts as, like, a target. Like, they just get shot up and they just don't charge in. And we could try it. The other thing I want to do is I want to... let's leave you... actually, let's leave you with the Worn Saber. I was thinking about giving him the Heavy Saber, but it's going to reduce his stamina. And I guess I don't really want to do that if I want him chasing down, like, routing units and stuff. So let's just go ahead and go into battle like this. These guys are going to be just kind of distracting any line infantry units, while these two I'm going to be using more aggressively. So let's name this our melee brigade. You will be something at some point. Okay, let's go ahead and we'll take the prisoners, because we're going to be going through manpower more than anything else, I think. Let's see what we're up against. Gustavian, so their officers are really effective, but they are more likely to die. And we just need to take out the Chevaulegers. Okay, sounds good. Let's get in there. Hey guys, we're loaded in, ready to go. What we're gonna do is we're gonna head across this river. I'm gonna set up our Swedish musketeers on this hill, form them into a line, let them take a shot, and then we will charge into these Crownland recruits. I'm gonna keep our Indelta guys over here on the flank. I want to try to go in after the Swedish musketeers have gone in, and try to inflict some damage there once they have lost their bracing. You guys hold your fire. You guys can take off your bayonets. These guys will be in the town, enjoying the town cover. I'm going to keep the general with them. And then let's go ahead and speed things up a little bit. I'm going to bring the cavalry out a little more. Maybe even what we could do is we could use the cavalry to distract these guys, and then move up with our Swedish musketeers. So let's go ahead and maybe try that a little bit. You guys hold your fire. You guys hold your fire. So take off your bayonets for now. Start pulling the cavalry back. Then when they stop, let's open fire. Yeah, they're really locked onto our cavalry. Let's go ahead and just take the shot. It's kind of at max range, but I want to go ahead and start going after them. Let's charge. And then let's get the Indeltas moving forward. What are we doing over here? You guys can charge in now. And I really wish these guys were in casualties faster. Go ahead and charge in the cavalry. Okay, Swedish Musketeers, come over here. Same with you, Indelta recruits. Provincial Cavalry, keep chasing these guys down until they shatter. And I'm gonna turn you guys. So yeah, you come over here. You come over here. You guys have done well. They'll get off another shot, as will these guys. That's okay. And then go ahead and get you guys involved. Okay, so they're taking a bunch of losses. These guys are like unrecoverable. Let's charge in with the Provincial Cavalry. Okay, and then let me get my... Send in the Indelta. Swedish Musketeers will have getting into a line. Let's bring in the General. Let's have our Provincial Cavalry try to come around. You guys hold your fire for now. So, oh jeez, okay, just charge into the Chevalier. I was trying to get them around back, but then accidentally clicked on the Crownland recruits. Let's go ahead and buy some time. Let's go ahead and help out, because our Provincial Cavalry is taking a lot of losses. They're looking like they're going to retreat here. Good. General got them to rout. Let's see if we can keep picking them off. Yeah, looks like we will. That's good. Then here we're theoretically working on getting our stamina back up. Not sure if that's actually the case or not, though. Also, we're exhausted. Not exhausted, but tired. Let's come back here. Let's go ahead and take a shot. They actually did so much damage, what? So they're kind of messing up their bracing. Let's go ahead and charge in. And then let's send the general in. Try to rack up. Try to get them to retreat. Okay, good. And then I'm going to position our musketeers here on the road. I want them to regenerate as much stamina as they can here. I'm going to get our general over here. And we're going to try to charge into that cavalry. Because I feel like our charge bonus might be more worthwhile than our racing bonus. I don't know. What? Oh, because the officer. Oh, dang it. Okay, well. Let's wait. And let's get to charging. Let's wait until all the charge bonus has run out for the Chevaux Leger. And then let's charge in. Nice, we killed the officer. Let's just go ahead and charge into these guys and they should break. Okay, nice. That was a lot more difficult than I thought it would be. That was a lot more difficult than I thought it'd be. Oh, nice. We get reform research from winning battles. That's cool. We lost like 1,000 guys. Let's go ahead and start working on veterancy, just making our guys more effective. We have almost enough reservists to get everyone back to full strength, I believe. Yeah, the cavalry, that's fine. Okay. Let's go ahead and get you medicinal herbs. You can have these. And then... Sure, take that. And now, let's see, encampments. Not in the best places. Probably go through the middle for the encampments, and then for convoys, like there's 2 there in the middle-ish. 3rd one here, 4, 5. Okay, so convoys are going to be a lot easier to get. I think with encampments we'll have to go like 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess so. Okay, let's come up here, check out this convoy. Also kind of surprised that there isn't a little town over here somewhere. Usually they're like right there. Let's do a thorough search, take the weapons. That's going to be really good for making these guys stronger. Honestly, that was super ideal, like weapons grab there. Okay. Now let's come down here. Ooh, and there's a patrol right off the bat. Okay. Let's get everyone's ammunition up, and then let's fight this guy. They take extra fire damage, have increased combat effectiveness. Fortunately, the Redcoat recruits are pretty poor in melee, so we should be able to beat them there. The Highland Foot will be a challenge, though. So, okay, let's get to it. Okay, we're loaded in, ready to go. What we are going to attempt to do is I want to control the high ground here. I'm hoping that they will try to advance on us. And then when they're in the river, we can take a shot, and then right as they're coming out of the river, we charge into them. And hopefully it will have drained their stamina a good bit, and then we'll do better in melee. But we'll see what happens. I'll tell you what's scary, though. This Redcoat recruit unit, Jaeger rifles, 68 accuracy. Sheesh. Not looking forward to that. Let me tell you. Go ahead and run everyone just a little bit. What's their range like? Okay. If I start setting up here on the far end of the hill, it should be fine. Go ahead and start setting up here. You hold your fire. Don't take any shots just yet. So I want to hit the Highland Foot. I'm gonna bring you guys around. You come here and give them moral support. They're gonna need it. Okay, take your shot. And then let's get into a column. And yeah, they're fairly exhausted after crossing the river. Let's go ahead and get in there and charge into them. And I might even have you guys come over, and I might hit these guys in the flank. Oh my gosh, my guys are getting tired faster. Why? It's painful. This is so painful. Go ahead and send our cavalry in to help out. Charging eats up so much stamina. Jeez. Okay, I'm gonna pull our musketeers out for a bit and just kind of let the cavalry do its thing. And we're just gonna work on recovering our stamina. Looks like we got them retreating. That's good. Cavalry can just go ahead and run them down. Okay, come over here. Looks like these guys are going to end up routing here pretty soon. You guys come here. Go ahead and set up right here. We'll have these guys as well. See if we can get the cavalry across the river quickly and run them down. Don't shoot, don't shoot. Just charge in. I think we will not get across the river in time. Gosh, it's so painful. Okay, don't run. Come over here. Wolf the general, and then let's go ahead and charge on in. And let's speed this up. And there we go. This time around, I think we are going to have to take the replenishment because we're out of manpower and we need to make sure that we're trying to get our guys back up to strength. So what do we want to do here? I don't want to lower our stamina anymore. Our stamina is already dreadful. I think I'll go with the March discipline. Nice, we were able to replenish everybody. Let's look for a good melee trait. The charge is good, but the veterancy gain is quite poor. Early will give us extra melee. Let's do one reroll. Okay, this is pretty good. Take less melee damage, gain more veterancy. I like that. Let's give you this breastplate, and I'm also going to give you the step horse over that. You can take the horseshoes. Okay. And then you can upgrade into a Swedish musketeer, right? Yeah. Yeah, so let's do that. Now we've got 2 Swedish musketeers, that's good. You... You want to have like 1 brigade of line infantry, just so that someone can serve as a distraction while melee troops go at it. Go ahead and come down here. I want to get across here, but I don't want to eat like the attrition and extra man power consumption, so I'm going to switch to foraging for 1 day and then try to sprint across. Yeah, nice. Then let's... Oh shoot, that unpauses. when you switch to force march. That's kind of annoying. Okay, let's just go into normal march and try to get across. We didn't make it across in time. Definitely not fighting those guys. Definitely staying away from them for right now. Okay, yes, let them go on their way. And let's come over here. And we really need... Oh, Mecklenburger, that's interesting. Very interesting. These guys reload pretty quickly. That's the thing with the Mecklenburgers. They have a high reload. Okay, and these are like really good dragoons. And these are classic hussars. Cool. Pomeranian hussar is actually pretty good. Foot hussar. So they're light infantry that have fairly good melee. They move around quickly. Is that kind of like what their deal is? And then these are just your classic light infantry Jaeger type guys. They can turn into horse Jaegers. Okay, interesting. Or hussars. Yeah. Well, we definitely want some more recruits. And we need to sell off some things here. Unfortunately, we're going to get extra money. So let's sell that. And those. Okay. I think I could get one more. Yeah, I could get one more eye here. I'm also thinking let's sell off these. And get one more recruit and buy up some manpower. Okay. Now we could possibly fight that patrol that was walking around. I do want to give you some tea rations. Actually, let's give it to you. And then this will be like our melee brigade, and you can be like our distraction unit. Okay. So convoys, right? We need to hit up this convoy, this one, this one, this one, this one. And all the encampments. Okay. Now I'm trying to figure out whether I go for the encampments first. Or the convoys. Convoys are certainly easier to get to, so we could just go through the middle, or come down here, come over here, and come around. Encampment. Let's come over here first. Shucks. What happened to that, what happened to that patrol that was walking around? Do I think I could beat them with what I have here? Possibly. I kind of don't want to raid this town just because I can get more from selling there, and I feel like that's going to be useful. What if we come check out this convoy? Oh, there's that patrol. Do I want to try to fight them? Well, maybe I can come do the convoy. Never mind. I was gonna say, come do the convoy, come back up here, and then I could fight them. I think this is actually gonna be fairly challenging. But we'll see, we'll see. Maybe it'll be fine. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and load on in. Okay, so we are going to try to hold a position here along the hedgerows. We're going to hope that they come at us, though that is not a guarantee because they are unlikely to be aggressive, allegedly. Fortunately, it worked out for us. A big reason I didn't want to try to go at them is that they had their artillery sitting up on a hill. They have British artillery, which is already fairly accurate, and then getting the accuracy bonus from the hill would have been pretty awful for us. So what we're doing is we're setting up all of our Indelta guys over here. We're going to swing the Swedish musketeers around. We're going to bring our provincial cavalry around as well. And what I want to do is I want all of the French units to focus on our line. I want to distract the royal recruits with our cavalry, and then I want to try to hit them in the flank with our musketeers, and then we can start working down the rest of them, and I'll send the cavalry to address the artillery. It's theoretically what I'm thinking. The only problem is these guys take less morale damage, and they have increased stamina, so they're actually pretty good in melee because, I mean, they're just really good in melee. Like, the stamina means that they never get tired, and then taking less morale damage means they just are stuck fighting you forever in melee. So I might not go into melee with the French units until I'm fairly sure we can break them like with a on the charge and not in a prolonged melee, but we'll see, we'll see. So let's go ahead and bring the cavalry over here. They might just hold a defensive position here. Let's see. Oh, it's not looking good. Okay. I wonder if we can swing the cavalry around back and try to knock out that artillery. And maybe I'll move our Swedish musketeers up. Let's have you get up on the hill. You come over here. And then let's come down this way, come down the road. These guys are getting lit up, unfortunately. Let's get spread here. It does look like they are taking an interest in our provincial cavalry. Okay, now they're well, this guy is grape shot, so maybe I want to charge into him and knock him out. And he also has an officer. But let's go ahead and keep getting closer. And let's go ahead and charge in. Shoot. Okay, never mind. Let's go ahead and charge in here. Okay, and let's make sure that we kill their officer. Nice. And then pull them out. Let's go ahead and bring you forward. Bring you forward. And let's get our cavalry out of there. Shoot, let's countercharge. Come over this way, charge into them. They are after us. Let's go ahead and get to the road and then make an escape. Don't fire. Let's form you up. Okay, you unfortunately fired. And I want to get our general over here because I want to rear charge them, but I want to get the charge bonus for them. So let's go ahead and wait here. Get the general over here. Okay, and now let's do it. And then let's get you formed up and ready to charge. Both of you guys come back. Charge in. Perfect. And then here, let's go ahead and get you up on the hill. You guys come back. You come support them. You don't need to run. Yeah, you guys just form up. Both of you hold your fire for now. Provincial cavalry, keep coming. I'm gonna walk you down here just because I feel like the French Fusiliers are going to try to charge in. Indeed. Let's bring you. Okay. And then let's try to bring the general around. turned this way. I think our Indelta guys are going to end up retreating. That's okay. We'll keep the Fusiliers busy fighting our general. And then we'll charge in. And then once they make contact, we'll pull the general out. Perfect. Let's get you out. Swedish Musketeers, keep advancing. General, see if you can rally these guys down here. Meanwhile, you guys... Okay, good. We got them to rally. Let's form them up into a column and get ready to charge in. And let's do that here. Let's actually try to bring them back further, like bring them out of that forest cover. And if they'll route... Okay, and then let's charge in. Okay, they basically have no forest cover now. It's good. Go ahead and take a shot. Let's put our Swedish Musketeers, like, right behind. Let them take their shot. And then let's put our own Musketeers in front. Fire at them. And hit them with our own charge. Okay, very nice. Honestly, went better than I thought it would. So I'm pretty satisfied with that outcome. Let's go ahead and take the manpower. Nice, we did find a treatise. I will give it to our guys for now, since they don't have any items, but eventually I think I will use that treatise for our military school research. You're okay. This I'll sell. Maybe I can give this to the general. Reduce some of the melee damage he takes. Okay. Then let's come check out this convoy again, like I was trying to do earlier. Nice. Okay, yes, let's use one of our muskets to get a new unit. Very nice. And we'll come back to this encampment. We'll take the treatises there and then continue on eastwards. Let's spend $90, get 2 excellent treatises. I do like the holiday treatise. The Cohorn treatise I think isn't as good, so let's go ahead and feed this into here. Awesome. soon our battle move speed and our campaign move speed will be higher. Okay, and then let's move on over this way. Nothing incredible here. Do I want to raid and just generate some food and money? Yeah, why don't we buy up a little bit of manpower here? Maybe one thing of food, and then let's go ahead and raid. Oh, okay, so raiding doesn't cost attrition. Okay, so is this just like a 4A glitch? Like, interesting. Let's give you a Bible. Let's give you the medicinal herbs. Actually, let's give you medicinal herbs because that will give you better stamina. You need 6 to upgrade. Let's go ahead and come down here. Check out this convoy. Nice. We got some of the march discipline. Do I want to go for that again? Or do I want like more army veterancy, more morale, command radius combat effectiveness? This is honestly really good. I think I will do the War College expansions so that we can start getting ready for some of the tougher battles like the encamped armies and stuff. So let's do that. Okay, I see. So everything on the right uses regimental staff, while everything on the left uses military treatises. Okay, I thought they were interchangeable, like you could use both for either side, but I see the error in my ways now. So what is this? Fog? Campaign visibility down. Range and stamina down in battle. Okay. Let's go ahead and seize their weapons. So we got another gun out of it, which is good. Here, I'll give you that. Okay. And then let's head north and get this encampment done. Oh, I see. Okay, yeah, let's invest the money, spend a day with a likely success. Okay, you take the Unshoping, you take the Unshoping, you take Delft. So now these guys are like totally decked out for charge and melee. That's awesome. Do I want to come down here and raid this town? All right, we're gonna have to come over here. Okay. Maybe we come over here. Let's buy up some food. Maybe raid for a little bit. Okay. And then we'll raid, and then we'll need to come down here, get this encampment, and head up. and do a circuit around here. And a patrol will come up and fight us. Nice. How much does it cost to get a new brigade? 1,000. Okay. Okay. So I need to be working up to $1,000 eventually. Fry Infantry Jaegers, Imperial Recruits. Okay, so 2 things of Fry Infantry Jaegers. Some Cantonists. Imperial Dragoons. Okay. Alright. Let's do this. Okay. So, again, we are going to try to utilize this river to our advantage. We are going to force the bulk of their army to cross the river and come to us, and in the meanwhile, take a ton of stamina loss as they attempt to cross the river. I'm going to have our 2 more fire-focused Indelta recruits kind of taking up positions here near the river. One will be up on the hill, the other will be kind of like here in the town. I might need to move him back a little bit in order to draw them across the river. This is also assuming that they will come at us, which is not a sure thing. Let's go put our 2 Swedish musketeers over there. Okay, here they come. Nice. Maybe I'll move you back just a tad bit. Try to incentivize them into the river a little more. And then I need to use our provincial cavalry as a distraction so that we can get in and take these guys out. So let's start moving them up. Let's get the cavalry forward. Honestly, I might just charge into the Fry Infantry Jaegers with the cavalry. Yeah, let's do that. Let's take off your bayonet. Theoretically, help you reload a little faster. And same here. Oh, this is looking great. These guys are just sitting in the river. Perfect. Pull back. You've done your job. You guys, charge in. Maybe I'll get you in a spot to where you can hit those Jaegers. I don't want you firing. I don't want you firing either. Let's put you up here, because when those guys retreat, I'll have you run them down. You guys don't fire. Let's bring you guys down and around. Let's run a little bit. Perfect. Okay. Come back. Let's let them work their way across. I'll bring you down to distract them. You can move forward, and once they get their shot off, we can hit them in the flank. get you guys charging in. I'm also gonna put bayonets on you guys and get you guys ready to move in. You guys come down, you guys spread out. Let's help out over here. You guys can charge in once you guys come down this way. Okay, charge into them. And then you are going to help out as well. Let's get another shot off on these guys, break them, and then we can knock out those Jaegers. Perfect. Then let's form you up. Let's form you up. So put your bayonets on. Charge in and knock out those dragoons. Incredible. Okay, let's get across that bridge. Look at them run across the bridge. Oh my gosh. Okay, you guys now. Beautiful. Okay, and then what do we want to do from here? Oh, buckshot, that's neat. Do I want to take money and ammunition? Do I want to take the veterancy? We didn't lose all that men, so we're definitely not going to go for the replenishment. I think I'm going to go money, ammunition. And yeah, you can keep the heavy jacket, that's fine. Why don't I give you buckshot and a Tompion for the heck of it? And since the weather is beautiful, we can actually come in here and sell this stuff for more. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to sell that. I'm going to sell one of these. I'm going to sell off 2 of our horn muskets. Let's sell another one of these guys, actually. So now we've got a bunch of extra money, which is nice. The rest of this I'm keeping in case it will come in handy. And we'll finish raiding this place. And then, since we have a lot of reservists, I might try force marching over here for a little bit. Stamina recovery, huh? Move speed. Okay. Let's give that to you. Let's give you a blanket. Give you a Bible. And maybe instead of the buckshot, actually, I'll give you that. You're doing okay. You don't really need anything. I'll give you the riding boots just to hand them off to someone, or we can give you the heavy jacket and reduce the damage you take even more. Okay, and then what does Heat Wave do? Replenishment speed down, stamina and morale down. Okay, let me try Death Marching over here. I'm gonna wait for a data tick, and then we'll do it. How much am I gonna lose? 100 men? Sure, we can trade in some of our reservists for line infantry. These guys are okay. What I can do is give them buckshot and let them do their thing. Since we just ate into a lot of our manpower, I am going to switch to March and then come down here. Ooh. Okay. I don't want to activate that encamped army. I wasn't paying attention. Let's go around him. Give him some space. But we can come back and fight him at some point. Let's go ahead and switch to foraging real quick and then do this. Light bayonets are really good to throw on this dude. I might actually even death march up here for a little bit. So what I'm thinking is we go up here, we do a loop, because that will secure us all of our sub-objectives, and then we can come back down here. Hopefully we'll have fought at least 1 or 2 armies, and we can take them on and start prepping for big baddie. 17,000. Oh, that feels so bad. Okay. Then let's start marching over this way. We'll say we are very fast when we do that, which is pretty awesome. Yes, 100%. Let's delay the HQ. And then let's come up here to this convoy and get our last doctrine done. Sacrifice a horse to help. Yeah, we can give up our horse. That's fine. I'll just give you these riding boots. Okay, and then let's head over this way. I am curious about this battlefield. I'm curious about this battlefield. So let's do this. Force march on over. Take a bunch of attrition, get $40, or just let them rest in peace. There is really cheap manpower up here, so let's try to take the. That was actually a lot. That was actually a lot more than I expected. Okay, that probably was not worth it. And here's a patrol battle, so we'll go ahead and stop here. This episode's already running a little long, but I'm having fun, really enjoying this. Hope you guys are too. I think the first or second battle was a bit of a squeaker, but we've done really well since, as we have sort of expanded our units and also gotten them some veterancy and some items. So I'm hoping this will be a good campaign. I'm hoping that we can somehow, right, defeat this monster. What I'm going to need to do is I'm going to need to get probably at least 2 more units, and then we can try taking on these encamped armies, but and then we'll need to buy up a bunch of reservists over here for our manpower needs. Oh, and we can sell for a lot over here. Cool, 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 cool. Okay, well, let's go ahead and stop here. Thanks everybody for watching. As always, if you're enjoying the content, please leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, and leave good vibes that this will be a good campaign and that we can beat the Act 1 HQ. Thanks everybody, and we'll see you in the next video.